Now, in the previous edition, we have talked about how you can actually speed up your boot up process. Every system, every computer that is purchased over time gets to be slow in the process of booting and the process of shutting down. Now I'm going to take you through some things, both the basic things and the advanced things that you can do, which can considerably increase the speed of shutdown of your computer. If you have ever experienced it, is always very, very discouraging when you're working with a computer that it takes time to boot and it takes time to shut down. You have already dealt with the things that you can do to boot your computer faster. Now the first thing you need to do to make your computer shut down faster is to disable programs that are starting automatically. If you were with me in the previous edition, you will know that I had mentioned that one of the things you can do to speed up your boot up process is for you to disable the programs that start automatically. The more programs that start automatically that Windows have to load automatically at startup, that's the same number of programs that the Windows has to shut down automatically before the computer can go. So what you need to do is for you to make sure that the programs that are starting automatically are made to stop starting automatically, so that when your computer wants to shut down, Windows, your computer will not have to bother with shutting them down before having to take your computer out. I'm going to show you how you can do it. I know that I have already showed you in the previous video, but in case you had missed it and you may not have the data to get online on the internet to go and see the other things I had talked about, I'm just going to take you through my computer again on how you can disable program from starting automatically. I have talked about this one thing many times on this program, and you should be very conversant with it by now. So you come with me to my computer. So you go to where you click on, if you're using Windows 7, you click on your start menu and type msconfig and hit enter. If you're using Windows XP, you are not going to see the search bar like that. So what you need to do Control R. Control R means you want to run a program. Then you now type msconfig there. msconfig there, and it will load the same thing for you to see. Can you see that? It has loaded the same thing. So it can only load one instance of that particular msconfig at a time. Now if you look at this, you can see general, you can see boot, you can see services, you can see startup, you can see tools. Our interest is at startup. Our interest is at startup. Now if you look at this very well, you will see a lot of programs are here, and they have all been disabled from starting automatically. All of them have been disabled from starting automatically, except my antivirus. I don't like my antivirus starting manually. I've already given you the reason why. I told you that the antivirus should always start automatically, because peradventure you are in a network environment where once you boot your computer, it gets to the internet direct. You will need your antivirus to start automatically, because if it doesn't, and you browse the internet and you now are confronted by a malicious software, there's nothing to protect you. There's absolutely nothing to protect you. So you have to let your antivirus start automatically without your intervention. So now you can see the ones that I checked as starting automatically. The ones that I checked as starting automatically, you can see Adobe Reader. So I'm going to disable that Adobe Reader and Acrobat Manager and allow my AVG framework and AVG internet security to stay started. So I just click on apply and click on OK. As usual, msconfig will always need you to restart the computer. That is the norm. Whenever you go to MS Config and you make any changes, it will demand that you restart the computer to apply those changes. So I want you to restart it on your computer. I will not restart my own because I am still showing more things. It will take us time. So but I won't restart it. I'm just going to click on exit without restart. So but if you have done this on your computer, please click on restart. Let the computer boot up and apply the changes that you have effected. The next thing you need to do is for you to disable search indexing in all your hard drives. Usually your primary hard drive is always your C drive. If you have any other drive, they are all secondary, but your primary is always your C drive. Search indexing is enabled by default because Windows wants to help you to be able to search and access files faster. Personally, I don't remember the last time I used the search indexing. I can't remember the last time I used it. I usually almost always know where I have saved my files and I go there and access it. So if you do not use the search feature on your Windows, it's best you disable search indexing on your Windows operating system. Once you do that, your computer will shut down faster. Disabling your search indexing will enable your computer to have less to think about when it's shutting down, because once it is enabled, it has to be able to shut down your indexing before it actually moves on to shut down the computer. But if you disable it, of course you just move on to shutting down the computer. I'm going to show you two ways that you can disable search indexing. The first one is directly on your drives in my computer. The next one is through services, Windows services. When you disable in Windows services, it has a global effect on all your drive. But when you disable it in computer, that is individual drives, you have to go from drive to drive to disable search indexing. So whichever one is best for you, you can decide to maximize it. So first of all, let me take you through the ones you do manually on respective drives. What you do is to go to your start menu, you click on computer. Now if you look at this very well, you can see two hard drives and one removable storage. Now my concern greatly is on the C drive. If you look at the HP tools, there's nothing there. There's basically nothing in there. You just right click on your C drive, click on properties. Now can you see, compress this drive to save disk space as the first option. The next one says allow files on this drive to have contents indexed in addition to file properties. This was enabled. I disabled it on my computer because I don't have need for it. I really search for files or folders on my computer, so I don't have need for that feature, so I had to disable it. But if you go there and it's enabled as it's checked, it has a check on it like that, please uncheck it and click on apply. Click on apply. If you do this, it's going to speed up your shutdown process. If you enable it, there is no problem, just that the computer will take some time to pull out the index before it shuts down the computer. So whatever is best for you, I will advise that you go for it. But on my system, it's disabled because I don't do searches. Don't do searches on my computer, so I click on OK, and that's disabled. The next thing you need to do, the next method you can use to be able to disable. I told you that there's one that is more like a global setting that you can effect. You go to services.msc. Can you see services.msc? Now if you're using Windows XP, just go to your command prompt, click on your Windows button and hold it and click on R. Now can you see that it comes up? So you just click on services.msc MSC. Okay, then I hit OK. I hit OK. Now if you see that, now let me maximize that. Look for where you have Windows search. Can you see Windows search? It is what? Started, and is what? Automatic. So what I now need to do for me to disable indexing on my computer is to double click on this and say disabled. So I click on disabled and I click on apply and click OK. Now once I do that, the indexing is disabled. So you will now get to experience a faster speed in your shutdown process. It would not be so much, but then you will experience some speed. We're going to go for a break right now. We're going to bring you back. I'm going to show you two other methods, a bit more advanced than this, but it will help you to achieve a high speed in your shutdown process. Don't go anywhere. It's something that you must know. So if you don't go anywhere, we'll be right back in a couple of few minutes. Back. Thank you for joining me and staying around on the program Every Day with Your Computer. My name is Dick Ox, and I am talking about how you can speed up your shutdown process. In the penultimate edition, we had looked at how you can be able to boot your computer faster, but today we are looking at how you can shut it down faster. I've given you two different things that you can do. If you've missed it, please get on our website. It is there, ewyc.dynetng.org, or you get on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. They're all there. Now I'm going to show you two methods, which is a bit advanced, but before I show it to you, I want to tell you that this involves a slight tweak on your registry. Registry is a critical part of your computer, which if you do anything that is wrong in your registry, you can destroy your computer. Now what I'm going to show you will actually work for you and speed up your computer, but please don't do anything that I have not shown to you in the registry, or any person that is a bit advanced in this has not shown to you. If you have to do it, you can try, but please back up your registry first before you make changes to it. That is the professional practice. You must back up your registry first before you make changes to it. If you go ahead and just make changes, and you add changes and you made the wrong thing, you can end up not being able. You may have to reinstall your operating system. So you need to exercise some caution in this. What you need to do for you to speed up your shutdown process, for you to reduce the timeout to kill a service, timeout to kill a service in the registry. I'm going to show you how you can do it. First thing you need to do is for you to go to your registry, access your command line. If you want to run a command, just type regedit. Regedit. Can you see regedit? Regedit, and you click OK. Now if you look at this, can you see how it looks? It's actually an advanced section of your computer, and you don't mess around with your registry, man. You don't mess around with your registry. So first of all, you back it up, export the registry to a place that you can actually put it back again. So I'll just call it EWYC Reg. Then I click on save. I save it to my document. I'm doing that so that in case I experience any problem along the way, or in case I do this and my computer begins to be unstable, I just restore my registry. So now what you now need to do is for you to go to your local machine. Can you see H key local machine? H key local machine. Just click on the arrow beside it. Okay. Can you see system? Click on system. Click the arrow beside system. Click the arrow beside system. Can you see control set? Click the arrow beside control set. Then when you go to where you have control, can you see control? Just click control. Don't bother clicking the arrow beside it. Just click control. Your interest is when you have wait to kill service timeout. You will definitely see it in your own. Wait to kill service timeout. In your own, it is 12,000. This figure is 12,000. So what you now need to do is to double click on it. Then change this value from 12,000 to 2,000. That's it. Change it from 12,000 to 2,000 and click OK. Once you've done that, you go back. So the next thing you need to do, still on registry, is for you to expand the arrow beside H key current user. Expand the arrow beside control panel. Look for you have desktop. Have you seen desktop? Just click on it. Now when you click on desktop, look for, you're going to create something here. You're going to create something. Have you seen wait to kill app timeout? I created that on my own. Some maybe in your own. So just look for it. If it's there, you reduce the value also to 2,000. It will also be 12,000. But if it is not there, you right click on an empty space. Just where my mouse is. Right click on an empty space and point to new. Click on string value. Click on string value. Then when you do that, you type that name, wait to kill app, just the way it is that I'm showing you now. Wait to kill app timeout. Then you just type it, and once you do that, let me remove the one I have just done. You just double click on it and set the value to 2,000 and click OK. Once you have done that, you considerably reduce your shutdown process by 18%. Your shutdown process will be reduced by 18%. You will see a considerable change in how much speed you have been able to achieve in your shutdown process. The next thing I am going to show you is also a bit, it's not that advanced, but it's also, it will help you to achieve even more speed than this one I have showed you. Now what you now need to do is on your desktop, right click your desktop. When you do that, you point to where you have new, click on shortcut, then type in shutdown, shutdown.exe please. Then you just type in shutdown.exe, you keep a space and type give a space and just type the minus sign and click on, put in ace, give another space, put in a minus, and now put in D, give a space, put 00, give another space, put minus again, then put F. Now I'm going to tell you what this means. What this means is that shut down at a timeout of 0 seconds without forewarning the user. So it will just abruptly, so you just click on next, give it a name that will be familiar, you'll be familiar with, just call it shutdown, and on your desktop click on finish, and that is done. So that will actually give you a higher speed of shutting down your computer. You can see that it's a bit advanced, but not to worry, it can actually help. If you have any questions, if you need help with this, please get in touch with me or any other person you see around you that gets to be a little bit proficient. Let them help you out, or you can give me a call or send me a text message. I'll look for how I will try and assist you. So with that, we have come to the end of the program. We will have to end it there. We look forward again to seeing you by the same time, by the same station next week. We ask that you come in and partner with us, help us sponsor this program. We have run it for a couple of episodes, more than a quarter now, and we will keep doing it. We ask that you come up and work with us, partner with us, sponsor the program. You don't have to pay for the entire airtime. You don't have. It doesn't have to. You shouldn't. But if you are led to pay for the entire airtime, there's a huge benefit also that is accrued to you. Whatever it is that you can do to make this program succeed, we will really appreciate it. Get on our website, you will know the plans and the benefit that we have put in place for you as a company or as an individual. So get in touch with us. We would like to work with you. We would like to help you and help your business better and help you to be more effective in the things you're doing. We thank you for being with us today, and we look forward to seeing you again the same time, the same station by next week Saturday. Until then, do have a blessed weekend.